I grew up in over a dozen foster homes and was finally adopted at the age of 9 into a family that perhaps was not the best fit, and I struggled to adapt to life and abuse that I had experienced. By the time I was a teenager, I was using a lot of drugs, and by the time I was 17, I started using heroin, and that eventually led to homelessness. When I was 19 years old, my little sister, Alex, who was also homeless and also a heroin addict, was murdered. Shortly after that, I lost my boyfriend, Damien, to an overdose. And 6 months after that, I lost my best friend, Stephanie, to a brain hemorrhage caused by a dirty needle. All three of them were so beautiful and so young. The thought that I was living and they were not made me consider that perhaps I should be doing something more meaningful with my life. It was not the quickest journey, but experience by experience, I built a new life for myself, and the Film Center was an integral part of that journey.
In 2000, I was very excited to do a project with students at New Avenues for Youth. These were kids that were either currently homeless or formerly homeless, and the goal of the project was to make a 10-minute video based on their life experiences.
The film that we all chose to make was based on an idea that I had, which was a story about a girl and her experience with homelessness. It was almost a form of art therapy, and it really helped me just to be in touch with what had happened instead of escaping from it.
Our approach is to teach film, but really more to empower people to find their voice and to empower them to, through filmmaking, through looking through the lens of a camera, through editing, to find what they want to say to the world.
Once I started taking classes at the Film Center and becoming more involved in something positive, it was harder to fall back on my old habits. I realized that I had something meaningful to live for and something to look forward to. And I really found that it helped clarify my goals and what I really wanted to find in life. I believe that there's this sort of hidden life force in inanimate objects, and animation and stop motion in particular are such a brilliant way of expressing that and pulling that out. The more I work in animation, the stronger my desire to make personal films is, and I hope that the Film Center will always be there as a resource as I grow in my filmmaking career. I have a convoluted understanding of string theory, which allows me to believe that my present self can talk to my past self and vice versa. And I love to think, on my way to my dream job, that I could pass by the struggles of my younger self and tell that person that this is where I was going to end up, just in this amazing place, getting everything I'd ever wanted. I do believe that that's true.